Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a young woman named Isabella. She was known throughout the village for her beauty, her kind heart, and her gentle spirit. She had always dreamed of finding true love, but she never thought it would be with a vampire. One day, as Isabella was walking through the forest, she stumbled upon a mysterious stranger. He was tall and dark, with piercing eyes that seemed to look right through her. He introduced himself as Alexander, and from the moment they met, Isabella knew that he was different from any other man she had ever met. Alexander told Isabella that he was a vampire and that he had been watching her for a long time. He said that he had fallen in love with her the moment he saw her, and that he wanted nothing more than to be with her forever. Isabella was shocked and frightened by Alexander's revelation, but she couldn't deny the feeling she had for him. She knew that he was dangerous and that he could never be fully human, but she couldn't help the way she felt. As they spent more time together, Isabella learned that Alexander was not the monster she had imagined. He was kind and gentle, and he would do anything to protect her. He taught her about the vampire world and all its secrets, and she found that she was fascinated by it all. Despite the danger and the obstacles that stood in their way, Isabella and Alexander's love grew stronger every day. They knew that they could never be together in the traditional sense, but they were determined to make it work. One night, as they were lying in the forest under the stars, Alexander told Isabella that he wanted to make her a vampire so that they could be together forever. He said that he could not bear the thought of living without her, and that he would do anything to make her happy. Isabella was hesitant at first, but she knew that she could not live without Alexander. She agreed to become a vampire, and that night Alexander turned her into one of the undead. As they watched the sun rise on their first morning as vampires, Isabella and Alexander knew that they had made the right choice. They were together forever, and nothing could ever tear them apart. They roamed the forest and the village as a couple, and as time went on, they started to explore the world. They knew that they would always be outsiders, but they also knew that they had each other, and that was all that mattered. They lived a long and happy life together, and even when the villagers realized what they were, they never had to hide their love. They were the only ones of their kind, and they were in love, and that was all that mattered. They knew that they could never have children and that they could never grow old together, but they also knew that they would always have each other. They would always have their love, and that was all they needed. Years went by, and as they saw the people they loved grow old and die, they knew that they would never be able to grow old together, but they were content with the love they shared. They knew that they were different, but they also knew that they were in love, and that was all that mattered. They traveled the world together, and they were always happy, and in the end, that's all that really matters. Love is the only thing that truly endures, and Isabella and Alexander's love was eternal. They were together forever, and nothing could ever change that. They knew that they were meant to be together, and nothing could ever tear them apart.